Welcome back, everyone, to episode 3 of Strategy and Stratagems Civilization 6 Rise and Fall expansion. Oh, almost failed there. Anyways, last episode we worked on exploring the land to our northwest and southwest, as well as south towards Washington of the American civilization, and now we will be exploring northeastwards, as well as northeast from Rome. So for the time being, there hasn't been any particular exciting moments. Mostly it's been exploring the land to see where can we expand next. And so far I have ideas in expansion either towards our north, past these mountains here, towards the wheat and horses. I think there's also a river here, so we will explore that in a moment. Possibly in the central territory near the cattle, the tobacco, and the horses, as well as the stone, and possibly along the coast for that amber and access to the ocean towards the south. But so far we are not exactly set on any expansion zones yet, because so far I'm not exactly, shall we say, satisfied or happy with the terrain that's been presented to us. But we will see. We'll see. Maybe something interesting lies just beyond our grasp. And currently we're building a trader in Rome to either start trading with Zanzibar or America to start building our roads and setting up for that expansion. Without further ado then, we shall continue. Just one more turn. Okay. The warriors shall return and heal, and prepare to go northeast of Rome. Why the culture there? Is there a natural wonder just beyond our reach? Possibly. Alright, let's explore along the river. Some barbarians, not of our concern. They don't threaten us directly. Let's see, let's march along the coast. Hello, hello, another tribal village. Coral. Okay, or coral reef. Lots of amber here. Possibly stretch out a city towards here? Maybe. Maybe. Let's see. Let us keep going. Okay, so there are barbarians to the north of Norway. Again, not of our concern, so we'll jump across the river just to give us that defensive advantage, so that in case they start pressing towards our scouts, we will have the advantage. Okay, barbarians to the north. They should be escorted out here very quickly. Okay. Well, we'll keep our eye on this scout. Though they probably might have discovered our city and start marching back, which will call up some more barbarians. Okay, that might start our first war with the barbarians. But as Rome, barbarians are our specialty. Excellent. Archery. Interesting. That's from the scout. Okay. Okay. Could this be a peninsula or a narrow pass towards another continent? Well, let's go see. Promoted? Promoted! Okay, later. Do that next. Alright, so far so good. Don't like these barbarians though to the north. Might have to then start producing military. Okay. That's the tech boost. If those are the barbarians preparing. Well, I think we'll escape to the next hill. Tobacco and amber. Wow, that's an incredible position. 2 amenities. Aha! Barbarian encampment right here. Okay. That means we probably need to prepare an expedition here in case we do want to expand. But so far not our concern unless barbarians start showing their ugly mugs around Rome on the 7 hills. Let's see, how many hill hexes do we have here actually? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, we have plenty. So it's more than 7 hills. City of 7 hills. Okay, let's continue. Oh, what a perfect place for a barbarian encampment right along the peninsula. Wow. Okay. Well, we don't need to go further there. Let's see, where will the scout go now? Could there be a possible continuation of the continent here? Possible. So I think we'll head in that direction towards Mohenjo-Daro southwards. Alright, we shall pressure this barbarian scout away, maybe even take them down if possible. This warrior is still being sluggish, walking through the rainforest around Washington. I never knew that Washington was constructed in a rainforest. We'll all be. Okay. Let's see. Right, so we have enough money now to recruit more units, but I don't think we need to do that for the moment. So we shall just proceed on as planned. I don't think I want the barbarian scout to take us further, so I'm just gonna start marching northeast.
Let me ask leave
Hello, hello!
to pay a tribute of respect and admiration to the once desired Matterhorn, before his head has lost the last rays of a sun departing to gild loftier and more distant ranges.
Very nice. We have a natural wonder right next to us. Is it in range? Yes, thank you for astrology. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. It itself is not in range, but the hexes here are in range. So maybe this will be a perfect place to construct either housing much, much later, or either housing or drama and poetry. Okay, so it's excellent that we have a natural wonder. Let's keep exploring northeast. And let's keep escaping away from those barbarians. Okay, open land, not that interesting. Okay, nothing all too interesting. Okay, so 19 turns. So we still have time to escape a Dark Age. Good, I would very much not like to have a Dark Age this early in the game. Okay. All these scouts, wow. Jesus. What? Wow. Yeah. So, okay. So we have the trader now. Since there are oh, there's a barbarian encampment right there. That's gonna cut the trade route to Washington. So probably then take it westward towards Zanzibar. Plus it's more profitable. Yes. There's not a whole lot of there is not a whole lot of let's see, there's not a whole lot of reason not to take this, especially early game. I wouldn't like to build on yet another trader. Okay. En route. Currency has advanced. Okay. More cattle, not much of interest. Okay, so since there are so many barbarians here, we're gonna pull the warriors from the north downwards to face off the barbarians down here. The scout will keep running away. Muscat. You are a trade city-state. Okay. Unmet player. So there's another civilization nearby. Okay. And what is the quest? Send a trade route. Not very soon, I'm afraid. Not very soon. Aha! A border here. We shall explore to the east and discover that civilization then. Marble. Okay, this area is getting more interesting. Maybe a city here, which will cover the amber and then down to the marble. Okay. Civic boost, okay. So 6 turns towards early empire, 9 turns towards ironworking. What do we construct or recruit? I'd much rather wait for colonization to start, maximizing our abilities for settlers. There's also unexplored land here. Think about it. 6 turns, so maybe Slinger, then we don't need another scout. 2 Slingers? Or maybe another builder. Maybe another builder will just want to reduce the production to 6. Sure, let's build another builder, and then after 6 turns we can build the... We'll in place the colonization policy, and then we'll be able to build settlers. Good. Builder. Then in that case, I think we'll use our current builder to construct a mine to the northeast of Rome on that hill. Good. Okay. I think this warrior is also going to be called back that way to clear out this barbarian encampment. Because they're right nearby, and they're going to start causing us problems. Oh, don't you dare attack. Don't you dare pillage the trade route. We'll go take them down and build the mine. Craftsmanship, good. Right. Annoying. This pressure from the barbarians is annoying, to say the least. Okay. God dang American scouts getting in the way. Ooh, diamonds. So it's along the same river that Rome was built on. Interesting. But there's a civilization over here. I don't remember the colors of this civilization, so we'll have to march over the floodplains here. Okay. Plus, Rome is getting, shall we say, a little too small for our citizens. So we have to think about building more farms or finding some way to increase housing. Probably more farms. I knew it! Those, dastardly barbarians. Okay, so then, probably then just buy a trader. God, that's, so annoying.
Spotkanie przez Boga
Poland.
błogosławione. Pewnam tego. Jam Jadwiga, król Polski.
Honor to meet you. Yes, yes. Krakow. Okay. Large army. Okay. We'll then cross the river, see what's going on over here. Gonna have to keep pressing those barbarians. Wow, they're... Right, new civilization. Right, trade route plundered. Right, so we'll stave off from building or recruiting another trader until we've cleared out the barbarians. That, I suppose that was a mistake. I thought the Zanzibar trade route was safe, but alas, dastardly barbarian scouts plundered our trade route. And now they run away. Need more amenities. So we need to go to the Jade and to the dyes. I think the Jade is most the easiest. So I think maybe in that case we'll purchase this tile and then have our builders come over and build that resource up with a mine. Okay, let's keep pressing towards the scouts here. Ugh, man. Let's see where else. Right, the Mohenjo-Daran scout. Let's do rangers since there's a whole bunch of rainforests and woods over here. Probably end the continent here. Okay. Unfortunate that we have low amenities. Let's see, that's districts, right, Pantheon. Right, citizen growth, non-food yields. Mm-hmm. Oh, the Norwegian scout took care of them. Okay. Okay, that should open the trade route to Zanzibar. Let's purchase that trader right now, because the earlier we get it, the better. Okay, then we shall march this warrior here, heal them up in our terrain. Okay, let's explore down here. Hello. Bunch of stone. The stone itself isn't attractive as a resource. There's a lot of resources in this area. This is probably will be our main expansion area, because southwards, I mean, this is kind of barren here. Unless something interesting is along the coast here. Alright. 2 turns new builder, then probably purchase the tile at the Jade to increase the amenities. And then we'll go from there. Good. Tribal village. It is ours. Or will be ours very soon. No, I'm not going to Muscat because there's a barbarian encampment nearby, so Zanzibar it is. Plus we want the road heading westwards in case we want to expand here. Okay, let's explore down this river. Elephants. Interesting.
We now have the opportunity to appoint a governor to our civilization.
Oh, wow.
This governor...
Oh, I suppose we either got a boost to early... Probably got a boost to early empire. Okay. We'll take a look at this in a moment.
Look back over the past. With its
Well,
changing
that was
empires that rose
surprising.
and fell.
Okay. In that case, we will put that in. Colonization instead of urban planning. Yes, and we'll keep the discipline up. And I think our next expansion will be somewhere in the center here, next to the cattle, the horses, the stone, the tobacco, and the stone here. So somewhere around here. Because then it'll expand to that tobacco and that tobacco. Right. Good. Okay. In that case, we shall do craftsmanship, state workforce, and into political philosophy. because we want our government, and so far there's no need for military tradition. There hasn't been a necessity for it. Right, that's that. Good. Okay, I think we will appoint a governor and end the episode there. So, what governor should we go for? Castellan, that's for military. Well, that's for garrison, that's for defense mostly. Wow, city cannot be put under siege. Damn, that's really good. But we don't need the Castellan. Diplomat, we don't need. Cardinal. Like, these three, they're situational and we don't need them for now. Steward. From plot harvest and future removals in city. Plus 20% growth in the city. Trade routes right. Provision. Plus 20% toward industrial zone. That comes later. Liang as a surveyor. All builders trained in city get plus 1 charge. Towards citizen and government plaza buildings. That's unnecessary for the time being. Fishery not interested. Educator. Science and culture. Theater researcher. Financier. Probably financier, actually. Double adjacent plus 3 gold per turn from each foreign trade route passing through the city. Because we are building up the trade, and none of the other governors. I mean, it's either, I think, Pingala the educator and Reina the financier. The reason why we do Pingala the educator, it improves both science and culture, and both science and culture in our city is relatively low standard, shall we say. And then Reina the financier, I think this governor will become much better a bit later once we have more trade routes. So I'm thinking Pingala just to sort of start off nice and safe. Because then later on we can either we can construct the state workforce to get another governor, or we will get into like theology or defensive tactics, which will give us another governor. So I'm thinking Pingala to just improve our research and cultural capabilities. And they shall go to Rome. Yes.
Our governor is now on their way to their...
Yes, there is time before they get there. Good. Okay, in 4 turns we'll be able to see all the different where iron is. Okay, so I think at this point we're gonna call the episode. We've discovered Poland. We've, I think, decided on expanding into the central area for the strategic resources of horses and the luxury resources of tobacco, plus making a statement towards Norway saying that we are interested in expanding westwards. There has been some dastardly barbarian activity on our trade routes, and we are about to clear them out to our immediate south. And our scouts are further exploring towards the northeast of Rome. So we are in preparation for a massive expansion. I wouldn't say massive expansion, to our first expansionary move as we're preparing to build our first settler. Thank you for joining me for episode 3 of Strategy and Stratagems, Civilization 6 Rise and Fall. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a good day, evening, morning, or night, depending where you're living on. And thank you very much.